Leading and managing change for many of us is a daily and ongoing activity. Yet it isn't always done well, and the results are not always what we would like them to be. So here's an 8-step process for leading and managing change, which I hope that you will find really useful. Number 1 is clearly identify the need for a change. There are basically 2 reasons for a change. One is pain, the other is what I would call gain. Pain is quite simply there is something going wrong, and if we don't put it right, we're going to be in trouble in the future. Gain, on the other hand, is there is a prize to be had, and if we move forward and achieve that prize, we're going to be even more successful in the future than we are today. So identify the need. Number 2, it's very important to create a sense of urgency. Complacency is the enemy of change. So we need to use facts, data, information, trends, all that we can get at our fingertips and share with people to show them that there is this need to do things differently. So we need to be able to challenge the status quo. We need to put over logical, strong, rational arguments to break any feeling of complacency or even arrogance about what we're currently doing and how well we're doing. Very important, therefore, to create a sense of urgency, to get people's attention. Number 3, build a guiding coalition. A guiding coalition are people who are of a like mind to yourself, who are believers, and they see the need for the change and are bought into it. They have a desire, a motivation to do something about it, and they also have the capability to actually introduce that change. Or they know how to get the resources to enhance their capability. This small group of people, maybe 5 or 6, or possibly larger, 8 to 10, it's really important that these are people of influence and they're respected in the organization and they have really bought in and are committed to the change that you're wanting to bring about. Step 4, have the guiding coalition work then to create the vision and communicate the vision so that there is this core ownership right at the heart of the organization to what needs to happen in the future. Number 5, in the planning process that surrounds the vision and the communication of the vision and how it's going to be achieved, in that planning process create some early wins, some quick wins. That will show people that things are changing, and that will help you actually gain momentum in the change process and build on that momentum. If nothing happens for some period of time, you'll lose that momentum. So build in some quick early wins in your plan. Number 6, remove any barriers to change. What do we mean by barriers to change? Old structures, old systems, processes, working practices, and most importantly of all, people perhaps who are not right to bring into this change scenario and to really make it work. And it may mean that before you start to implement the change, you have to replace some key people in key roles in order to get the right people on the bus going forward. Number 7, train and coach and develop the right people so that you equip them and empower them to manage that change and to implement it at their level. You cannot implement change without the training, the coaching, the equipping and the empowering of key people. Vitally important. And then finally, step 8, once you've actually implemented the change and it's now become the new norm in your organization, anchor it by making sure that the right people are appointed to lead and manage that implementation going forward, to make sure it becomes truly anchored in the business and really does become part of the new norm and it's not undermined by the wrong people in the future. So there we have it, an 8-step process for leading and managing change, which I hope you'll be able to use to great effect.